The parties that will run in the November election submitted their final lists 2 weeks ago. And the surprise was the joint list. An alliance of 3 Arab parties, Hadash, Tal and Balad, have split. Hadash and Tal will continue to run together, but Balad will run separately. The 4th Arab party, Ram, jumped ship last election, becoming part of the Lapid-Bennett coalition. Analysts say this latest split will deepen Arab voters' distrust of these parties.
I think that the Arab sector has a problem in evaluating the feasibility of participating in the elections because they are faced with 2 options. The first is the Ra'am party and the second is the joint list. Ra'am was in favor of the recommendation for participation in the government, but this did not result in equality. Therefore, when it comes to the Arab voter, even if we come to them lying down, it will not yield anything.
The Arab joint list won 13 seats in the 2015 election. In 2019, due to a split, they dropped to 10 seats, and the following snap election, they reunited and won 13 seats again. In the 2020 election, the joint list gained a record number 15 seats. So Palestinians in Israel are now even more divided when it comes to voting in this latest election. Ram has a more pragmatic approach and a more civilian agenda. Hadash and Tal's main focus is ending Israel's occupation, and Balad sees all streams in Israeli politics as variations of Zionism with which no cooperation is possible.
Today we are facing 2 paths, one moving towards influence and recommendations, and it has been proven over the past year that this path does not lead to anything. There is another path that clings to the Palestinian national identity and affiliation and carries the state, a project for all its citizens, and wants to change the basic structure for equality, not a project here or there.
While the split of the Arab parties worries the so-called anti-Netanyahu parties, the Netanyahu front sees it as a positive. And polls showed that the breakdown amongst the Arab parties could cause a lower Arab voter turnout, which could give an advantage to Benjamin Netanyahu regaining the leadership of the country. Mustafa Fatih's Theatre World, West Jerusalem.